Hello, we're back. Um, Back to another streaming session. Um, it's the end of the week. It's Friday night. Something everyone looks forward to, especially me. But the fact we have homeworks for the week is definitely not what we look forward to. But at least I can stream, bro. And again, as usual, we're gonna try a new game from my Steam wish list. Of course, I have no idea what it's about. Um, so that's that. We'll have the talk short, and we're gonna find out what this game is about. All right, we're here. Apparently, this game is called Dark Knight. Wait, let me just turn on the volume. Okay. So, of course, we have no idea what it's about. Full. Can you all see the screen? Right? Uh, okay, transitions. I have no idea what these are. Back. So start as it's a new game. Let's go. Set your name and please enter to continue. Okay, my name is Sakura. Press enter. Prologue. I should have gone home earlier. My shoes are getting soaked. Everything is so boring these days that I keep losing track of time. Staying at home does not help, so I often go out. The library is one of my favorite places to visit because it has so much for me to discover. It's kind of cute. The moon is kind of cute. And this is definitely not me because I don't like going out. I would rather much stay at home, you know? But yeah. Even then, there is a limit to what I can do there. I wish something interesting would happen in this village. Every once in a while, anything that could kill my boredom. Haunted house? I often pass by this mansion during the day, but this time it catches my attention. Is it me, the only one who thinks these are like the white ghosts or something? This looks like a snowman of some sort. Hmm. I wonder when was the last time anyone last visited this place. No other house in the village looks as lonely as this one. From afar, it looks grand. If I had to guess, it was probably built over 2 centuries ago. The atmosphere changes as soon as I approach the house. The whole building is surrounded by a veil of thin mist. All the plants in the garden have been taken over by the weeds. Behind the trees, I notice an empty fountain with a fairy statue in the middle. Here? Or, wait, well, okay, we can't actually look at the picture or something. Its expression makes the environment even more depressing. Okay? No matter how you look at it, this place has an incredibly mysterious aura. There is something new to discover with each gaze around the premise. Some of the windows are broken and the door is locked with heavy chains. I don't see any of the windows broken, or am I blind? Oh, wait, this one's broken, right? Looks like it's broken, but I'm not too sure. My feet start to get cold, drawing an attention to my wet socks. You don't have an umbrella? That's sad. Uh, I'll have to come back another time if I want to explore. I mean, you can take shelter. Did you guys see that person? As I'm about to turn around, I see a shadow move behind the windows. Sheesh. I try to focus on it, but it's already gone. As if nothing ever happened. Huh? Was that a person or was it just my imagination? I'm pretty sure I'm not delusional about it. I saw that, whatever that thing is. I continue staring at the windows, but nothing else happens. Even though that was strange, I'm more curious than freaked out. Same. Anyway, I don't want to stay in the rain any longer than necessary. All the way back to the classroom, bright days. My mind is clouded by thoughts of the mansion. Class 2 starts soon. The first hour is history, my least favorite. Oh my god, that is same for me. I hate history. It does not take too long for me to doze off. I'll just take a short nap until class is over. I won't miss much anyway. She looks so pretty. She looks so pretty, yo. I wish I could take a screenshot of just her without the words, but okay. When I finally opened my eyes, school is already ended. I slept through all of my classes. Go! How is that even possible? I should be reprimanded for it by my teacher, but Mr. Blanchard does not really usually mind. He gives me special treatment because he knows I live alone and there's no one for him to rat me out to. Ah, damn. I don't know if I should feel happy or be happy about that. I mean, not feel sad or something, but perhaps I should not do that often. My classmates look at me with resentful glares. I notice assignments laying on my desk, history and chemistry. Mr. Blanchard gave us more homework than usual. Whoever this man is, thank you, man. It can't get any more boring than doing the same assignments over and over again. Gonna agree. This is one of the this is like one of the best things about my course which I'm studying, cause each and every year you do just really random new stuff, you know? I think that's kind of cool because you don't do the same shit every year like how you do in school, like same subjects, same stuff, you know? But I think that's one of the most biggest like advantages when it comes to my course, but that's kind of cool. Yeah. My friends didn't even bother to wake me up. Are they even your friends? Because I would be bothered to wake up someone to, like, let them know you can go home, you know? I'll get back at them for this. You should. Good. God, now I feel too lazy to get up. That is a mood. Okay, once I'm ready, I start to head home. Even though I'm walking on the main road, no one is around. It is unusually quiet today, and after what Leo she told me, I'm feeling especially on edge. My footsteps echo in the silence of the empty street. When I hear another set of footsteps, I glance back, relaxing when I see it is only a boy from my school. I look at the cloudless sky and yawn. Even though I haven't done anything, I feel so exhausted I want to jump back right into my bed. Not gonna lie, when you sleep for a really longer time than you expect or you usually don't sleep, it is super duper exhausting. So that happens, you know. I take a few turns. It might be coincidence, but the boy behind me seems to be following me. I have been working very slowly this entire time, so he should have passed me by now. I should test him. There is an easy trick to find out if someone is following you or not. Know the points, guys. If I turn 3 times clockwise or counterclockwise at forks in the road, I will walk in a circle. If the other person does that too, it means they have no destination, which basically makes them look like they are following you. I enter a small alley. I take a turn. I turn once more, and again. Now, if he's still following me, I'll know it's not just a coincidence. Right on cue, I hear the boy's footsteps behind me. That guy is still following me? That sure is interesting. Sometimes girl gets scared by that, but she seems to be interested. I speed up trying to get him off my heels by taking more turns. Oh shit, all of my sudden All of a sudden, my arm is grabbed. Oh no! I abruptly stop and turn around. It seems that my stalker is caught up with me. Oh, he's just a first year. Wait, what year are we then? Hello, we don't know each other, but we go to the same school, and I just wanted to ask you something. What is it? Well, will you go out with me? Wait, what? No, wait, she's so blunt, man. Oh my god, this is so awkward. Oh shit. To break the ice, I say, maybe another time. Another time, maybe. Really? You're giving me a chance? Well, I'm open to give chances to people, so. The boy wraps his fingers around mine and gets closer in my personal space. Bro, that is creepy. My hand. I hinted him to let go of my hand, but it seems he does not pick up my message. This is the wrong time and place to receive a confession, but something about him puts me off even more. You know what? I've changed my mind. My answer is no. Now let me go. Please? The boy keeps holding on to me, even when I try to pull myself free. I hope you can see his face, though. Frustrated, I violently tug my arm away. Maybe I should have said no first, but well, he ruined his chance. That's all. No more chances, okay? One chance and it's off. That's all. This guy's attitude is really creeping me out. All the more reason to refuse him. He doesn't seem to know when to give up. What a brat. Sorry, forget what I said. Give me another chance. Let's start out as friends and get to know each other better. Boy, this is not how you ask someone a chance. You gotta respect personal fucking space. Have you not been taught that? Crazy. The boy grabs my other arm and pulls me closer. He's getting more forceful as he tries to keep our conversation going. Without warning, I knee him in the stomach. At least it's just the stomach. He yells and doubles over, finally letting me go. Ow, ow. Don't make me repeat myself. I'm sorry. Please give me another chance. Boy, I'm not giving you a chance. Fuck off. I ain't giving you any fucking chance. You used up all yours off. Is he a masochist? Oh, wait, now that I think, maybe? He reaches towards me again, but I step aside and grab his arm first. Skillfully, I seize his other arm and fold them both behind his back. When I speak again, my voice is turned. Try that again, you won't live to regret it. I never expected a small girl like you to be strong. Expect the unexpected, you know? I, I mean, yes, ma'am. If you understand it, go. Philosai release the boy and watch as he runs away. I hear him mumble something inaudible before he disappears down another street. The first years are always so troublesome. He called me a small girl even though he was small himself. People like him will always stay persistent unless I'm clear with them. True, man. Maybe I should report him to the administration. Well, I probably roughed him up enough to teach him a lesson. Mm-hmm. Oh, we're home. Once I get home, I go to my room. Oh, it's a nice room. It is so cute. Bright heart, bright days. Study hour, math, exam. And this fluffy thing is so cute. As usual, the silence on my hose is so heavy I can feel it make my shoulders sag. I live alone before because my parents work overseas. Ah, that's the reason. I see. I was like wondering, where the hell would she get money to like get stuff or something, you know? They are usually busy, but they can still call me whenever they can. It's not like I miss them, but it's boring to be always alone. I used to have many hobbies, but as soon as I grew up, they started to feel pointless. At some point, they all became repetitive. I mean, that's true. Every hobby you try to do does become repetitive. Like the process is repetitive, but you do get different outputs. No? I do not want to spend my life in an endless cycle in the same routine, as if I'm not doing the right now. For the time being, I will just stay as I am. This village has always been quiet. Aside from the same holidays every year, there is not much going on. I wish something exciting would happen. Actually, perhaps I can make my own excitement. I can try something new. Unless my fate has already been decided for me. If I could, I would rewrite this boring village. I think I forgot something. There was something I wanted to do. Ah, that mysterious mansion. I'm too sleepy right now. So tired. My eyelids feels heavy and before I know it, I'm fast asleep. Next today, shit, that's scary. At the school. Sakura, Sakura. Oh wait, she's calling it to me again. What is it? Ikuya. Ikuya? Did you get in a fight with another student yesterday? Huh? Why'd you ask? There's a rumor that you roughed up a freshman yesterday for no reason. Cut that no reason off. He was being rude, man. Seriously? That brat? I should have reported him. Of course, I'm on your side. I don't believe you would do such a thing. A part of it is actually true, but to be fair, he was talking me and being very forceful, so I completely defended myself. I don't know who he is, but he looks good looking. A dark-haired boy works towards us. His name is Ryoji. Like Ikuya, I met him in primary school. Oh wait, this was the person they mentioned like before along I Sakura, there's a difference between the self-defense and assault. Bro, if he's being what the hell? I doubt Mr. Glass President will ever understand. Oh, he's the Glass President. You really do remind me of a wild rose. Oh, she's pouting. If I grew roots in this place, I would die of boredom. Oh, this reminds me of that time from 2 years ago. You know, when you beat up those seniors? Wait, she beat up seniors? What the hell? It wasn't like I wanted to. Besides, I only got involved because they started hazing all of the freshmen. It's not my fault I couldn't hold back. Try to be nice to your fellow students. Fine, fine, I'll do my best. You should care more about your reputation. Aren't you afraid that you won't be able to make friends now that the rumor is going around? I mean, you guys are friends. Isn't that enough? I didn't intend to make friends with the freshmen anyway. You always seem so bored. Meeting new people or falling in love will make your life more exciting. Gotta agree with this one though, not gonna lie. It's true though. No comments. Shortly afterwards, we begin to prepare for a trip to the forest. Huh? Trip to the what? Oh, history teacher will be a guide. Ah, I see. He supposedly wants to show the class the monuments we learned about in the class. He claims pictures and books are nothing compared to the real thing. That's true. The monument we will be visiting is only a 15-minute walk from our school. Wait, they make walk? I mean, 15 minutes, yeah, okay. Ikuya is clearly not looking forward to this trip. She's been holding my hand tightly the whole time. Wow, it's beautiful. Everyone, don't stray from the path. You don't want to get lost here. Make sure not to disturb the wildlife either. Guess this full trip turned out to be even more educational than I thought. I've never seen this place before. Well, not recently. I got lost during a class picnic once I was in primary school. This looks different from what I remember. Ryoji, have you heard about the demon in the forest? Demon what? Yeah, everyone in my neighborhood is talking about it. Apparently, the rumor started after some tourist went missing on a trip there. If People are going missing. How is the school taking a trip there? Do you think they're true? I don't think so. I don't know. I've never seen in a demon before. Don't they only exist in legends? They say there's a truth behind every legend. This village has many tales, but I doubt they're all true. If it's true, I hope our little demon friend doesn't eat people. Even if it does, it wouldn't eat you. You'd taste too bad. It could have punched me. Well, I was just kidding. Ikuya giggles at his reaction. Why is the school taking us to a forest where a man-eating demon freely roams around anyway? That's my question too, man. The teachers don't believe the rumors. They think it's just a media stunt, and I know this because my dad told me. I guess we'll have to see what happens. There is one thing I would like to warn you about. What is it? It's not public information yet, but recently a few villagers went missing in the middle of the night. No trace of them were to be found. It's as if they vanished. Oh my goodness. For real? I sure won't be walking alone again. If we're headed in the same direction, I can walk you home. You could also ask your brother to pick you up. My brother? No, not him. Why? He's from the light class. He stands out too much. Well, if all eyes are on you, no one's gonna make a move. But being picked up like a kindergartner? Sorry, but anyway, even though this news hasn't been officially released, you two should be more careful. I still wonder why he has bandage on his arm. He's just a school student, no? I wonder if these stuff are actually allowed. It's kind of cute though. Mm-mm. I don't want my friends to get hurt. I'll be fine. Anyway, should we ask Mr. Blanchard about the demon rumor? Don't mention that, you're ruining the mood. Let me ask him. Okay? He's just curious. We eavesdrop on Leo G's conversation. Excuse me, Mr. Blanchard, do you know anything about the demon rumors? Oh, Leo G. Well, the teacher lets out a sigh and scratches the top of his head. You don't believe in them, do you? Not in the slightest. This forest is home to many different species of animals. Some silly people probably mistook for a demon. Besides, there is no proof of their existence. The legend about this forest were just stories made up to scare little children. What about the missing tourists? Would you call their disappearance as a coincidence? I don't think they disappeared. It is very easy to get lost in the forest without a map or a guide. That's what probably happened to them. Our rescue team will find them soon. Just stay with the group and you won't have anything to worry about. I feel like we're gonna get lost with our friends. Probably. Probably not. We don't know. I see. What did Mr. Blanchard say? He believes it's all made up. I don't believe a thing about this demon. Still, the rumors have piqued my curiosity. There's at least a grain of truth to shit. Oh. Oh. Okay. Apparently, if I do a right click and I can say, I never noticed that. Okay? Something must have caused the villagers to feel restless. Hey, what do you guys think about doing a little expedition of our own? That sounds interesting. But those missing tourists, what if we get lost too? Don't worry, I have a map and we can always signal for help with the torch. Really? You'll set the forest on fire with that. Why would you even have one of those? This is in the Middle Ages. Just kidding, I've got a phone with me. Can you even get a signal out here? Mr. Blanchardville, don't worry, Kuya. I'm sure everything will go smoothly. If anything does happen, you can blame it on me. Huh. Sure, but that doesn't guarantee us safety. Stop overthinking it. What are the chances of anything bad happening? It'll be just like a walk in the park. The worst thing that could happen to us is getting lost. Of course, that will be the worst. This guy just doesn't give a shit. Oh my god. Don't tell me you're planning for it to happen. It's just a guard to me. I haven't been to the forest in a while. This place looks worse in my memories. Yeah, this place looks too nice for a demon to live in. While we are here, we can look for the missing tourists. Well, I'm up for it. Come with us, Ika. I think it'll be fun. She doesn't want to. Fine. And just everyone gather together and let's go. The students line up in a small groups. The teacher makes sure everyone is present before moving on. Then we sneak out. Let's head to the back to the line. He won't be able to see us there. As the group follows the path, we go the other way. Damn. A few minutes later, we end up at the fork in the path. Look, a crossroad. Which path should we take? According to the map, the right path goes further into the forest, while the left one leads to the waterfall. Let's go to the waterfall. I don't think there's anything of interest among more trees anyway. Excited, Leo G skips ahead. Oh, beautiful. After a few minutes of walking, we reach the waterfall. A large, shimmering lake ringed by lily pads rests at the bottom of it. The cliff face of the waterfall also has a path of rocks lined along it, providing easy access to the other side of the water. The water is so clear I can see the bottom. Shit. Sorry, I'm. Wait a minute. Oh, well. Okay. Whoa, it's huge. The water looks so sparkly, I want to jump right in. You get excited over the simplest things, don't you? Hmm. She pouts again. She's so cute. There might be a dangerous animals or bacteria in the water. If you jump into it, it'll probably be eaten alive. Boo, you always ruin my fun. Lucy chuckles at her reaction. I take a closer look at the lake. I can hear the sounds of birds singing, but there doesn't seem to be any other animals around. These rocks could serve as perfect seats. Sakura, come over here. I'm going to explore for a bit. I'll be back. We'll be waiting here. Don't go too far, okay? I know, don't worry. I skip over to the right of the waterfall, trying to see what might be behind the stream of water. To my surprise, there seems to be a hidden cave. From the corner of my eye, I notice a shadow moving in the bushes. It moves so fast that my eyes cannot make out what it is. It does not help that I was not paying attention. Whatever it is, I'm pretty sure it just went into the cave. I look towards the entrance and notice another path of rocks leading inside. Curiosity gets the best of me, compelling me to take a look. I carefully make my way across the rocks. Guys, let me have some water. I feel thirsty. Alright. Um, After I manage to get behind the waterfall, I peer around the cave. I cannot see anything in the darkness. The sound of falling water echoes around me. I wish I could have my phone with me so I could use a flashlight. What could be back there? I know I saw something heading a moment ago, but I can't see anything. Was it my imagination? I try to shout, but the sound of crashing water overpowers my voice. As I walk deeper into the cave, I try again. Hello? Is anybody there? Watashi wa Sakura desu. No response. I call it a third time, but I can only hear the echo of my own voice. I hear footsteps behind me. Surprised, I turn around. Is it Leoji? Oh shit, it's not. It's someone else. And Sharada stands at the entrance. Who is there? No response. I can tell from the presence build that he's a man, but due to the darkness, I cannot make out his facial features. Who are you? I shout again, this time louder. Who are you? Stop yelling, I'm not deaf. Then answer me, what are you doing? This man suddenly starts walking towards me, surprised by his movements. I step back. I slip on the wet, uneven surface and I fall flat onto the ground. Ouch. A hand reaches out to me, and I'm surprised by the man's kindness. He. Okay. The light suddenly filters through the waterfall. I can see his face. Are you hurt? No, I'm okay. I take his hand and pull myself over. He gazes at me with his narrow, violet eyes. I don't see anything violet, but okay. But I'm even more drawn to the long crimson hair he has tied into a loose braid. The man's delicate facial features contrast with his muscular torso and wide shoulders. He's wearing an odd traditional clothing, in particular the color around his neck raises a lot of questions. Same. I mean, that doesn't look, um, like not part of the outfit, clothing, whatever. I have never encountered anyone like him in the village. You're disturbing my peace with your shouting. That was blunt and rude, but maybe that's just true for him. You didn't answer me. I'm guessing you're one of the tourists. Tourists? Can't you see I'm a student? How did you discover this cave? Are you lost? No, I wanted to follow the path outside and never come back. This is private property. Wait, who are you? And what are you doing here? How did you know about the tourists? And don't ask so many questions at once. Don't just cut me off. Answer me. Never mind that. Go back to your group already. But the man roughly grabs me by the wrist and pulls me back to the cave entrance. Hey, stay away from this place. I feel so dazed, man. The man effortlessly pushes me out of the cave. I turn around to complain, but he's already gone. He disappeared as mysteriously as he appeared. What a rude guy. It's not like he owns a cave or anything. I mean, what if he does? You don't know. This reminds me of how I treated that first year kid. At least I gave him a chance to explain. This person was just, yeah, I gave him a chance. He did not use it well. If no one is allowed to go in there, then what about the crimson haired man? He seems to know about the tourists too. After letting out a sigh, I hop back across the rocks to Ryoji and Ikuya. Ikuya. Hey, Sakura, back already? Did you find anything interesting? Nope. I met a weird guy, but he doesn't seem worth mentioning to Ikuya or Ryoji. Maybe demons doesn't live here after all? Jeez, Ikuya, have you given up already? Of course the demon won't show itself so easily. We should keep a look around. What if that guy was the demon? Demon with the crimson long, luscious hair. Boom! Nah, I'm tired. Let's go back to the group before Mr. Blanchard notices we're gone. Did Mr. Blanchard ever talk about this for us during the history class? I can't remember. That's because you're always asleep during history class. It's not true. I do pay attention. Sometimes. My friends chuckle. It has been a long day. My feet hurt from all the walking. I'm still curious about what secrets the forest has. The crimson haired guy in particular bothers me. He wasn't dressed like a tour guide. Not that I heard about any chores in the forest. Digging into it makes me even more confused. Perhaps I should just stop here. Like you said, it's none of my business. There is no use fighting over it. Even as one mystery fades, however, another one appears. That abandoned house from yesterday pops in my mind. I did plan on going there again, but it does not seem to be raining right now. I glanced at the time, it reads 8 p.m. It's already dark outside. It's gonna be 8 p.m. for me. Like, after a while. My feet hurt, but the house isn't that far. I grabbed my jacket once I decided to go. Let's go to the haunted house. The streets are completely empty, making the village seem like it has been abandoned. Everyone must already be home from school or work. It can be that heavy, what do you call that? That empty though. A few minutes later, I reached the whole house. It looks exactly the same as last time. Even though it did not rain today, it is still surrounded by the eerie mist. The previous owner must have been very rich to afford the construction of this mansion, especially with all its fine details. It shouldn't be a problem if I look around. The house looks larger and older now that I'm close. I inspect the big chains lock in the door. They're not old rusty like I expected. They seem like they were put on recently. Perhaps the residence has a new owner. Wait, it's the same day. Okay. Suddenly I hear a sigh from behind me. I quickly turn around to locate the source of the sound. There is someone sitting on the edge of the fountain. He blends so well with the dreary mist that I had not noticed him when I first entered. I slowly approach the man. Up close I notice he looks near my age. He's most likely from the same school as me, but I've never seen him before. His uniform design is not what I'd recognize because he's part of the elite class like Ikia's brother. Each elite student wears a custom designed uniform, making it difficult to be certain they even attend our school. Oh, damn, you have custom design? That's kind of cool. To complement their unique um uniforms, the elite class also has special rules, but I never bothered looking into them. Its members hardly appear at school, so only a few of us have ever seen their faces. Needless to say, there were many rumors about their class. According to IKEA, you need to have very high grades to qualify. But there might be more to that. Many students invite their status. Um, hello? Damn, why is their uniform so pretty, man? There is no reason to have such pretty clothing. Looks so nice, the white tie. Oh wait, he has bandages too. Why do students have bandages? What's the need of it? These belts look cool. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Oh, I don't mind. My apologies for not noticing you earlier. May I sit here? Just a second, I don't know, someone's calling from downstairs. I'll be back. second. Oh my god. Sorry, some my neighbors came over, so let's start. Yeah. Be my guest. What? Could he be the shadow I saw us today? Do you come here often? It sounds like a cheesy pickup line, but I don't know what else to say. I do. He does. This place has an interesting atmosphere. He looks away from me, the warm copper of his gaze thoughtful. Something about him feels off. Not sure, but is he sad? I can't really read his expression. What about you? Well, I can tell him that I saw something strange there the other night. Came to investigate. I would sound weird. I never noticed how interesting this place was before, so I thought I would come take a closer look. At this hour, I like going for walks at night. Likewise, the man's expression clears up and he smiles. Would you like to go for a walk with me then? Sure. It's odd that someone would offer to go for a walk with the person they just met. He does seem friendly and polite though. Never judged by an appearance. He stands up and we follow a path through the garden. Unlike the rest of the garden, this path is not covered with weeds. The ground is even the and well trod. As we walk, he points out at the statues hidden away by unusual shrubs and flowers I have not seen before. These roses look so beautiful, man. He does it so naturally as if he owns the place. The moonlight and starry sky illuminate the view, which makes it even more beautiful. I never expected to find beauty in an abandoned place like this. The man smiles mysteriously at my comment. You seem to know a lot about this mansion. I would be happy to answer any questions you have. Do you know who put the chains on the doors? His eyes swivel away from mine again. The man hesitates to speak. I seem to have found my answer. Maybe he put it on? I do not know about it. I guess he doesn't want to say. He looks flustered. Maybe I shouldn't push any further right now. It's getting late. I should go home. Have a good night. As I head back to the front yard, I realize that I have not asked for the man's name. I turn back and try to find him, but he's already gone. What if he's not a man after all? You never know. The weekend finally arrives. In the morning, I make myself breakfast and sit on the couch. Oh, it's weekend for us as well. Tomorrow, though. Back. While chewing on some toast, I open the newspaper. I do not have any real needs for the disappearances yet, but I have to catch up on the news. It is full of the usual advertisements, but now it actually has decent news articles. I browse through, hoping to find something interesting. My eyes stop at a page with numerous sketches. The reports of missing persons are increasing in just a few days. It has reached a point where the police can no longer suppress the public outcry. Damn, that's crazy, bruh. I study the profiles and try to find a commonality, but there does not seem to be one. Age, gender, appearance, occupation, address. No, nothing adds up. This is going nowhere. I recognize some of these people, but I don't think they knew each other. Then again, if that was easy, the cops would have solved the cases already. I doubt people disappear without a trace. They must have gone into hiding or were kidnapped. The thought of someone I know suddenly disappearing is scary. These crimes or whatever they are have to stop at some point. How long can this go on? I flip a page and find an article about an attempted homicide. A local reported that she heard a distress scream late at night. According to her, the attacker ran off from where she reached the scene. She also stated she managed to take a photo. When she noticed the victim was still alive, she called the emergency services and waited for the ambulance to arrive. Witness, I can't believe someone did such an inhuman thing. This is unforgivable. Further details on this case are below. Attached to that chical is a bloody photo the witness took of the suspect with her cell phone. Nothing about their appearance is distinguishable. It'll be difficult to identify them. The description says the victim had been missing for a week before the incident took place. Hmm. I put the newspaper aside and take a sip of my tea. News really spread quickly in this village, no matter how grisly it is. Rumors pop out just as quickly. I would not be surprised if people are already talking about who the attacker might be. While distasteful, those same rumors become trails that lead back to the criminals, allowing the crimes to be resolved just as quickly. I want to help track down these people, but I'm not sure I make any difference. Shit. For now, I should keep an eye out for anything suspicious. I absent-mindedly eat the rest of my breakfast. I should take a walk to clear my mind. Going to the park sounds like a good idea. Oh, it looks beautiful. I look up at the bright blue sky. Gentle winds blow the puffy clouds about. As I walk down the road, an advertisement on the building catches my attention. Wanted, exorcist. I have no idea how to pronounce, okay, so do ghosts even exist? Announcement. Recently there had been sightings of ghosts within the village. We are looking for exorcists to deal with them. Seriously? I don't think anything remotely supernatural has ever happened here. And now people are supposedly seeing apparitions? Sightings of ghosts. Sure. Beautiful. The park is practically empty despite it being in the middle of the afternoon. There's only one other person, a boy in the entire block. He seems to have noticed me, but I do not pay further attention to him. I sit on a near bench and close my eyes, enjoying the silence. Weird things are happening in this village. It's interesting, but a little bit concerning too. I hope Ryoji and Ikea will be safe. This is my day off. I didn't come here to find new things to worry about. The wind blows gently on my cheeks while I enjoy the warm sunlight on my skin. I clear my mind of all thoughts and focusing on the breathing. They say this technique helps to release stress. Hmm. A moment later, a figure blocks the sunlight. I open my eyes and notice a silver-haired boy standing in front of me. He looks cute. Excuse me, miss. He has a bandage too. Bro, what is up with these bandages and these kids? Excuse me, miss. Yes? Can you tell me where the haunted house is? Haunted house? I never heard of it. One around here. I'm sure it's supposed to be nearby, but I can't find it. I recall the advertisement from earlier. Only exorcists or horror junkies would be actively seeking haunted house. He looks too young to get a job, but the alternative seems more unlikely given his innocent demeanor. Why are you searching for us? Are you an exorcist? The boy looks confused, blinking innocently. No. Do exorcists normally live around here? I don't know, but I just saw an advertisement looking for applications. The boy presses his lips, his expression flustered. Is something wrong? I must find the haunted house. Before I can say anything, the boy runs away. I wonder what that was about. I pull out a booklet from my pocket and start to read. It's a romance novel that I borrowed from Ikuya. Even though this genre is not my cup of tea, she insisted that I would enjoy it. I expected it to be something cheesy from the start, but so far nothing romantic has happened. The story feels more like of a slice of life piece. Perhaps that is why Ikea recommended it to me. Suddenly the sky becomes cloudy. But it's going to rain again already. Not when we don't have an umbrella. Time to go then. As I'm leaving the park, I notice the boy from earlier lying on the ground, his face against the door. What? Did he collapse? I quickly go to him and kneel down. Hey, are you okay? What happened? No, I don't have much time. What do you mean? The boy passes out before he can reply. Hey, don't pass out here. What should I do? I panic as I look around, but nobody else is in the park. I have no way of placing an emergency call. Thankfully, it does not look that bad. I have no choice. I can't leave him here when it's about to rain. The clouds become darker with every passing minutes. When I look up, I feel cold raindrops on my face. Nah, not again. I managed to carry the boy to a dry spot under a tree before the rain starts pouring. I'm surprised by how easy it is. He weighs less than you would assume by looking at him. Why did he faint? Does he have some sort of illness? Maybe I should take him to a hospital. Well, it will have to wait until after the rain stops. I don't want to risk him getting any sicker. The rain creates a curtain around the tree, a few drops sneaking between the leaves to land on us. What an unlucky day. I bow my head to look at the boy. Aw, he has such an adorable baby face. How old could he be? I bet he's way younger than me. His head looks so soft, I want to touch it. Just then the boy slowly opened his eyes. Are you okay? The boy mumbled something before closing his eyes again. Hey, worried, I gently shake his shoulder to wake him up. He immediately opened his eyes and crawled away from me. So sorry, I thought, oh, it's you. I, right. You see him blushing, that's so cute. Rubbing the back of his neck, he looks so very embarrassed. He's an odd one, but it's kind of cute. It's okay, do you feel better? Yes, I'm fine. The boy fixes his scarf and pats down his hair. He beams reassuringly at me. The boy looks up at the gray sky, surprised by what he sees. It is raining. I could have sworn it was sunny earlier. The downpour started right after you passed out. All right, thanks for taking care of me. He turns towards me and gives me a warm smile. Let's wait here until it rain stops. Wait, stops raining. Are you really okay? I got worried when I saw you on the ground. I thought something happened to you. Um, oh, it's not a big deal. I'm just a little tired. It's nothing to worry about. Passing out of exhaustion is very serious. You should get to a doctor. No, I feel a lot better now. He shakes his head and badly waves around his arms as if to prove that he is okay. I raise a brow. I suspect he's afraid of doctors. Even so, I cannot force him to go anywhere. What is your name? Sachiro. Nice to meet you, Sachiro. You can call me Sakura. You mentioned a haunted house before. Can you tell me more about it? It's just a regular place, but people say it's haunted for some reason. Wouldn't you normally try to stay away from a place like that? It's just I lost something important there, which means you've been there before. Yeah, but I don't remember much. Can you tell me what you lost? Just something important to me. Sachiro. Yes? Before you passed out, you said something like, I don't have much time. What did you mean? I did? Yeah. Sachiro scratches his head. I just needed to find my something quickly. Oh shit. I see. We sit side by side and watch the rain. I glance over the boy. I do not want to know what happened, but he looks less pale than before. He seems to be enjoying the sight before us. Before long, the weather clears up and the rain stops slowly. I hope you can take care of yourself. I'm going home. I will. Perhaps I can help you look for the haunted house later. That'd be really nice of you. I come here a lot if you two ever want to meet me up. Okay, maybe I'll see you later then. See ya. Well, that's that. I look at the pile of books on my desk. There is still plenty of homework to do. Sorry about that, my dad just came in. Alright, this is getting difficult. Perhaps I should pay attention in Mr. Blanchett's classes. The last few days have been hectic with all the strangers I have run into, but I'm glad I made a new friend. Hmm. How can I work like this? I try to focus on the textbook, but my mind keeps wandering. The man by the old house, the guy in the cave, and odd Sachiro from the park. Even though I only spoke with them for a short time, they piqued my curiosity. God, I give up. I want to find out what's going on in the village. I wonder what Ryoji is up to. Maybe I should call him. I dial his number, but the call goes to his voicemail. Guess that he's still busy with his after-school activities. I could call Yukia and tell her what happened, but it will only get her worked up, so I brush the ideas aside. I throw myself on the bed and close my eyes. Ah, this feels a lot better. A moment later, I hear knocking on my window. The fuck? Annoyed, I get up and check the source of the noise. I find myself being waved at. Whoa, let me in. Who the hell are you and what are you doing up here? Hurry, get down first. Just let me in. What's wrong with this guy? He scaled my house. Shit, there ain't so fucking man. How can an unknown person just knock up your window and not just even your door? Jesus. Seriously, how can a stranger expect me to let him into my room through the window? He must be the worst burglar ever. I'm not stupid enough to fall for such an obvious trap. I mean, especially a guy. I ignore him and lay back down on my bed. It is common sense not to let strangers into your house, especially not through your fucking windows. The knocking stops after a moment. It seems like he has finally given up. Please don't tell me he's gonna break the glasses. Silently, I go back to my bed. I cannot help but worry about what happened to the guy clinging to the side of my house. Maybe I should check on him and get a ladder or something. I lean outside of my living room window and look up. Strange. I can see the window of my room, but there is no one outside. I shrug and turn back into my room. I'm shocked by the sight of a man laying on my bed. Bro, oh my god, no. I like his outfit though, but still you're not allowed. This beanie is so suspicious. How? You. What? How did you get in here? Are you a burglar? I'll call the police. I frantically search for my phone. Within a second, the man has me by the wrist and pins me against the wall. Wait, it's a misunderstanding. Whoa. I desperately squirm around, trying to break his hold on my arm. Wait. The stranger lowers his head to look me into the eyes. Calm down. Let me explain. Let me go, you creep, as if I'm going to listen to anything you say. I prepare to kick him, but he releases me and backs away. How did he get into my house? There was an open window in another room. Ugh, I have to be more careful. Can I stay here? Are you fucking kidding me? You just broke into my house and you're asking me if you can stay here? You're a fucking stranger, man. Holy. His sudden request make me speechless. What? That came out of nowhere. Are you joking? I am serious. His expression changes instantly, earnest and almost somber. I have never met anyone who switches moods this quickly. No way, I don't even know you, and you attack me. Maybe not, but I know you. Wait, why does he know me? And anyway, I wasn't trying to hurt you. He sighs and shakes his head. I don't remember meeting this guy. Wait, could it be? No, never mind. Get out of my room, you creepy stalker. Eh? I've been demoted to a stalker now? Either way, you're a pervert. A burglar, a stalker, and a pervert. That really stings, you know. Bro, that. Okay? I grabbed the closest thing to me, a book, and hurled it at him. Get out of here. Go away. Wait, I wasn't finished. Get out now. He dodges my next projectile before slinking towards the window. Hey, calm down. No need to get so aggressive. First, you broke into my house, and then you insulted me. Now you ask me if you can stay here? My answer is obvious. There's nothing wrong with asking, right? Bro, this guy is chill. What the? The man lets out a heavy sigh. Fine, if you don't want me to stay, then. Gives me a sad glance before jumping out of the window. Oh my lord, I didn't say you had to jump out. I rushed to the window only to find the weirdo smirking at me from the ground. Bro, how is he alive? Aw, you do care about me. Yeah, okay. You jerk. Don't you dare to come here again. Who knows what the future holds? Well, see you later. My eyes follow the figure as he walks towards the street and out of sight. I'm relieved that he did not steal anything, though my heart is still racing from shock. It's the first time I've met such an oddball. These days are getting weirder and weirder. He didn't seem all that dangerous though. He left easily enough though. Wait a second, something is off. Why go through such lengths just to ask me if he could stay here? I know it's easy to climb to the landing, but this is just odd. I wonder what his intentions were. I shake my head and sigh. More questions bubble up as I think. Calm down, Sakura. You shouldn't dwell on this. The weekend passes quickly and I'm back at school on Monday. Wait, it's already day 7. Okay. My mind is filled with flashbacks from the past few days. I met a suspicious forest dweller, a mysterious gentleman, and a frail younger boy, not to mention that Beatles snuck into my house. I cannot help but find such odd, suspicious people interesting. Hmm. Oh shit. Boo! I called it you a few times, silly. Were you asleep? Sorry, I didn't hear you. You should try to stay awake during class. But the lectures are boring. Mr. Blanchard is so repetitive. Oh, really? He explained some usual things this time. Like what? Nope, you should have been listening. Anyway, do you have any plans for the day? Well, I'm thinking about scoping out a mansion. Oh, tell me more. You know, the road to the library? Of course, what about it? There's a creepy old mansion in that neighborhood. It never struck me before, but don't you think it's strange that it's been abandoned for so long? Nobody thought of revamping or demolishing even when it's empty? That's a good point. I've heard a few rumors about the place before, but I haven't looked into them much. It's only because of the shadow I saw that really has me intrigued. That old mansion is part of the many legends of this village. All I know is that it was used to belong to the Kendrigi family. I don't even think anyone owns it right now. I could have sworn I heard something else during history class. Sadly interested in history, huh? I probably shouldn't involve Kyo in this further. I know she hates haunted places and given the atmosphere, she wouldn't enjoy it much. Did you hear about the murder that teachers keep gossiping about? Murder? They say the suspect is likely someone who moved into the village not so long ago. They didn't say why though. I think they're wrong though. Everyone always uses new residents as scapegoats. Don't you think it's that too unfair? I don't think so. It narrows down the list of possible suspects. Hi, Leoji. It makes sense because no one knows the newcomers very well. They're naturally the most suspicious for now. We are a small community, so it's easy to tell when and why things change. You can see what lies below the surface. Liuji's methods does narrow down possible suspects, but I don't agree with using them as scapegoats. I'm helping my dad with this case. He asked me to collect a list of people who moved into the village within the last 6 months. If anyone comes to mind, let me know. It would really help us out. I don't really agree with your method, but I'll let you know if I know anyone. Thanks for the help. Sakura, you can stay over my place while you're investigating. You live alone, right? You should seriously think about it. Hey, I'm fine. Thanks for the offer, though. What the fuck? I'll be back in a moment. My parents just called me. I'll be back. Alright. Damn, I'm back. Okay. Um, I don't know what happened, but here I am. Okay. I think I'll go for a few minutes before I do leave because I don't know if it's just me or these days. I don't I feel like streaming for like hours and hours kind of thing, you know? Cause I don't know, like what do I say? It's just I don't I don't wanna like force myself to like keep going for hours and hours when I don't want to. So gonna get stick to what I can do, okay? What I can do. Okay. Yeah, back to the story, which I have no idea what happened. I stare at the ceiling while lying on the couch. I think about what Ikea and Liuji said earlier. Someone not from this village. Just in the past few days, I've met four faces I've never seen before. Any of them could have moved here around the same time these appearances started. It's possible that one of them is involved. Against my better judgment, I cannot help but want to investigate them further on my own. The excitement is overwhelming. Who should I investigate first? The odd guy in the forest, the gentleman at the old house, the weird person who broke into my room, the small boy from the park. The gentleman at the old house, because the old house is something we've been like to by ourselves twice now, I guess. Wait, why did he pop into my mind? He had a faint presence, but I tried to remember his appearance. I should question him again. The mysterious guy from that old house comes to mind. He was acting odd when I met him, especially when I asked about the mansion, especially the chains actually, because he was okay with answering any questions, but the chain question kind of got him off guard. Something he probably didn't want to answer or something, you know? But yeah, judging by his appearance, judging by his uniform, he probably goes to my school. The design looked like it might have been for the light class. He may be a recent transfer too. Well, I probably shouldn't jump into any conclusions. I stare at the pile of textbooks on the coffee table, but I do not feel like studying right now. The holidays start next week. I'll just procrastinate until then. While I lie down on the couch, my mind wanders to the old mansion. I want to meet that person again. I look outside and see dark clouds gathering in the sky. It will probably rain soon, so I put my jacket and take an umbrella before walking to the mansion. Isn't it like nighttime? Chapter 1 Visits. I wonder how many chapters this has. Let me see it here. So these were the prologues we had. Okay, back. I find the man from before sitting in the same spot as last time and approach him with a casual wave. Good evening. He turns around in surprise just as jumpy as the first time we met. Ah, you're the girl from yesterday. You must enjoy scaring people. Bro, she tried to be nice now. You should pay more attention to your surroundings. Out for a walk again? Yeah, something like that. May I ask why you seem so interested in this place? It is the only mansion in the village. If I could, I would like to explore the insides. Ah, sorry, I didn't mean to imply or break it or anything. Anyway, I forgot to ask last time, but what's your name? How rude of me not to introduce myself. My name is Junoru. Wait, Junoru Kenrichi. Wait, didn't Ikuya say that this mansion belonged to the Kenriji family? No way. Okay, so my name is Junoru Kenriji. Please call me Junoru or Ju if you prefer. Uh, oh, I'm Sakura. A slow smile spread across Junoru's face as he watches me. I feel a little self-conscious, but I'm glad he's no longer gloomy. I think she forgot the fact about the Kenriji family or something. Suddenly, I feel something drip onto my nose. As I look up, I realize it's raining. I'm glad I thought to bring my umbrella. If you don't want to get soaked, we can share my umbrella. Thank you. I hold the umbrella up for us, but nearly clip the side of Juno's head before he ducks under it. He is so tall that I struggle to fit us both under its canopy. Oh, it's so beautiful! Oh my god, this looks so pretty. They look pretty. Oh my god. It feels like those, what do you call that? Like those otome games where there are like cutscenes, or even like GTLC, except it's a little different. But it's so cute. I blink at the odd sensation of us both holding it at the same time, but his grip is firm and gentle. It seems natural to retract my hand and let him hold it. He's standing so close. They only met now. I'm gonna see this picture. So cute. Nice weather today. Uh huh. You must have known it was going to rain, yet here we are. You must be one of those rare people who enjoy being out in the elements. I can't say I was just joking now, can I? The wind grows stronger, blowing raindrops against my leggings. Shall we take shelter? Inside the mansion? But there are chains on the door. Genora's eyes gleam with a hint of mischief as he follows my gaze. There is no need to worry. I will take responsibility for everything. He'll take responsibility for what? Breaking into a locked mansion? Take his word. Hmm. Okay then. I should still be careful though. This guy's a stranger. Please follow me. Gennaro? Wait, I still can't pronounce Gennaro. Gennaro guides me towards the garden. We do not get very far before he suddenly stops and turns to face a wall. He presses a single brick in and the secret entrance slowly reveals itself. Whoa, how did that? Oh, it's like a hidden passage straight from a book. Gennaro chuckles at my reaction. It is rather dark in there, so please stay close. There's some paintings about. As we step into the main room, my eyes are immediately drawn to the vibrant paintings on the wall. Same as me. This place feels less haunted that we are inside. I take my slightly wet jacket off and keep it with me. This is the living room. Gennaro walks ahead of me, gesturing grandly at our surroundings. Once again, I feel like he's the host guiding me through his property. Do you mind if I take a closer look at the all the art? By all means. I step closer to the paintings. They are filled with scenes of beautiful ladies and gentlemen dressed in elaborate gowns and suits from a time long past. I wonder why such expensive looking artwork has been left hanging on the walls of an abandoned residence. I examine each illustration carefully until I stop at the portrait of a child. Is it probably this one? It does look like, right? He looks cute and somehow familiar. It is a warmer set upstairs. It is warmer upstairs, shall we? Oh, okay. Our footsteps echo across the spacious room as we walk upstairs. I cannot help but notice the decorative moldings of the walls. The abstract patterns so elaborate they almost seem to tell stories. I absentmindedly bump into Janora's back. Sorry, are you alright? I realize people often find this place unnerving. I am fine. Everything has an old but pleasant charm to it. Pleasant? Go on ahead. Don't mind me. I cannot think of a way to tell Janora my thoughts without coming off as weird. Despite being in an old abandoned mansion, seeing more only makes me curious rather than scared. Where does this room lead to? I walk into an unusually big bathroom after Gennaro opens the door and catch a glimpse of my reflection in a broken mirror. Oh, wait. This is one of the reasons I don't look into a mirror when there is no light. I know, like, we don't have broken mirrors in our homes and shit, right? But I don't like it looking into a mirror which are broken. I mean, not broken, like, which doesn't have light. Like, if the room doesn't have light, I'm not gonna look into the mirror. If that makes any fucking sense. But man, I love the arts though. I love the art. How they portrayed as to them seeing themselves in the mirror. I'm gonna say this scene as well. Let's go. The sudden glimmer and the dimness startles me into losing my balance, but Gennaro catches me before I fall. Are you scared of your own reflection? I can only power puffing out my cheeks at his teasing before resuming my exploration. The bathtub in the corner looks large enough to fit at least 4 people in it. It is practically a jacuzzi. It is filled with steaming hot water, almost as if the tap has just been run. Wait, well, what? Isn't that supposed to be unusual? Or, I don't know, bro. Like, am I the only one thinks that's kind of weird, or what? What is that supposed to mean? Anyways, let's just continue, okay? This mansion isn't as abandoned as it appears. Shit, we should leave. What happened? Oh no! What happened? Suddenly, Gennaro grabs my wrist and leads me towards the stairs with no further explanation, leaving me to stare back at the bathroom in confusion. Ju? That was careless of me. What's he talking about? We just got here and now we're leaving already? You should be on your way. May I ask why? Everything seemed fine a while ago. Because Gennaro purses his lips and averts his gaze. I am sorry. There is nothing to apologize for. What the heck is going on? Alright, maybe we can talk again another time. Have a good night. Gennaro smiles apologetically as I leave. Now that was weird. The next day night. Okay, sorry. I look at the pile of homework on my desk and let out a sigh. I have no choice but to go through it. I grab a pencil and plop down onto my chair. Let's see, first question. In 1619, the noble Kendrici family perished in the fire that burned down their mansion. What was the cause of this incident? What the fuck? How am I supposed to know this? I scold myself for not paying attention in class and move on to the next question. The Kendricis were. Oh, the lesson is about them. Sheesh. The Kendricis were rich and rumored to have a valuable heirloom. Although many thieves targeted their treasure, none were successful. Unfortunately, both the corpses of the family and the heirloom were lost in the fire. To this very day, it was still missing. What is their heirloom? Another difficult question. I just should answer the ones I know for now. Bro, you literally just uh can't pay attention to the last name of Gennaro. Man. After I finish up my homework, I write them down. I open the drawer and take out my journal. The last entry was 2 years ago. Right, I went to the Moon Festival with Ikea and Lyoji. Fun times. Nowadays, I barely write. Such a waste of this pretty journal. Lately, a lot of things are happening in the village. Writing can clear my mind. Today is August 4. Oh, it's gonna take the same date as what it is today? Crazy. In the past weeks, strange things are happening in the village. People have gone missing. Interesting. Yeah. Uh, Recently I met Gennaro at an abandoned villa and decided to investigate him. His family name is rather particular. I just found out that Kenrigi's died in a fire centuries ago. He has the same family name? Is this merely a coincidence? I have never um really cared about history, so I know little about this village. I realize it could be useful in this research. I don't know how to link him to the disappeared villagers though. An abandoned mansion would be an ideal place to hide them. It's not like anyone will look for them there. Unless you go out of curiosity to find out what's going on. I'm letting my imagination get the best of me. I need to learn more about Gennaro to determine if he's involved in any of these crimes. I must be cautious so that he doesn't suspect me of stalking him. For some reason, he doesn't go to school, even though he wears a uniform. Could he be one of those invisible elite class students? He often goes for walks at night. This gives me opportunities to meet him. These days, I feel lonely and he always seems available. New connections are hard to make, but things have gone well so far. I ought to say this though. He looks handsome. I admit, they say that some people fall for the halo effect, associating positive impressions to his physical attractiveness. I have seen press articles about the public calling for the release of these criminals simply because they're the good. Bro, that is too far though. Just because they're good looking doesn't mean you have to let them go. If they have done crime, that is crazy. All the more reason to be wary. Looks may attract people, but it's not enough to keep them around. His personality is very polite. I didn't meet any people my age who are like that. I want to get to know him better. My first impression is that he may be reserved, but he is actually talkative. He always has a hint of sadness in his gaze. I wonder why. Even though we just met, he's worried about my safety. He claimed that there are demons in the village. Wait, it was him? I don't remember. Maybe they talked before, like, which is not part of the story or something. It's hard to imagine that supernaturals are involved in the disappearances. It is difficult to investigate, but I have to take about my own safety. I promised Lyoji to help him out. He's been busy over the past few days, so we can't explore together. Ikia is out of the question because she dislikes scary things. I don't want to get dragged her into this either. These days I carry an umbrella to use as a weapon. No one will see it coming and it will likely not be used against me. It's not the best choice of item, but I've been practicing swings and landing hits. In any case, I'll keep this log for future events. I put at the pen and close my journal. I did not write much, but this is only the beginning. I know nothing about Gennaro, and it's usually useless to make assumptions. I should get some sleep for school tomorrow. I can't wait for the break. Only 4 days ago, a little bit more. Beep 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 beep. All right. The loudness of my alarm brings me out of my slumber. Not now. I reach for the alarm and hit the off button. I'm too tired to get up. My thoughts return to the dream I just had. I was walking through the village to look for someone, but I do not remember who. Gennaro was doing something on the other side of the street, but it was too dark to see what. All I remember is that it was suspicious for him to be out at midnight. After that, I woke up. What time is it actually? The alarm reads 7:10 a.m. It's too early. I should probably get up. I flip through a magazine while I have my breakfast. They published this exact same article last year. Can they come up with anything new? Even the photographs are reused. I'm pretty sure these are from the summer issue. Bro, what the fuck? Another story about Lower Side? Wow, it sounds awfully similar to the one from the last volume. What a waste of time and money. I'm unsubscribing it. I take the last bite of my sandwich and look at the time. What the? Are you kidding me? Maybe I can still make it if I run. By some miracle, I arrive at school on time. Morning. Good morning, Ikea. I saw you running across the schoolyard. You should go to sleep earlier, you night owl. Uh, I'll, I always go to bed early. That was not the reason I was late, I just got distracted. Anyway, did I miss anything? No, don't worry. We were just only talking about the news. What happened? You're still behind the times, huh? I turned to see Ryoji walking towards us. It's not just the forest anymore. There are rumors about demons being in the village. What? My guess is that there are demons within the village as well, so be careful. I just have a bad feeling about it. Please stay safe. I think Gennaro said something about that along those lines. Since when? I'm not sure. I've only heard about this morning. It was an incident yesterday, though. Gennaro was right after all. I remember the disappearance, right? 10 people have gone missing in the span of 2 weeks. Bro, the villagers think of J-Man as to blame, but the police think it's a kidnapper or a serial killer. The teacher just warned us about it. I hope the case is solved soon. I can't sleep peacefully like this. By 6:20, I have finished my homework and made dinner. The house has been quiet ever since my parents left for their business trip. Although I'm used to being alone, I still miss having people to talk with. My thoughts flashed to Gennaro. We have spoken a lot since our initial meeting. He may be suspicious at times, but I do like him. Wait, what do you mean you like him? With nothing left to do at home, I put on my jacket and head towards the Kenriji mansion. My journey ends after a short minutes and I begin searching for Gennaro. Much to my disappointment, I do not see him in the front yard. Oh, this is day 9. I wait for a bit longer, but he never shows up. I cannot help but feel let down. Instead, I head to the park to burn some time. Just like on the day, the park is empty and quiet at night. As I walk the path, however, I notice I'm not entirely alone. Could it be that it's a Chiro person? Oh, when the person turns to look at me, I realize it is Gennaro. It is a pleasure to meet you again, Miss Sakura. When I hear the man's voice, I feel strangely happy. Gennaro, what brings you here today? Well, I was just taking a walk. Staying in all night gets boring. I see. We bump into each other so often lately. It is starting to be more of a surprise when you do not appear. It must be coincidence. We both like to go for walks in a tiny village like this, so Gennaro smiles really and chuckles. Hey, it's the truth, of course. We walk through the park together and eventually stop to sit at the bench near the path. After I think about it, Gennaro might have thought I was creepy if we went to the mansion again. Do you pass through this park often? Rarely, as it happens, I felt like taking a different route today. Gennaro leans forward to rest his elbows on his knees. He asks about my day, but there is nothing much I have feel like sharing. I'll just ask about the demons. Do you know anything about the demons? Have you heard anything about those demons in the village? I did read about them in the newspaper. Huh? The newspaper was delivered this morning, but you seem to know about them last night. Oh, my apologies. I meant to say that this morning's article was the latest I heard. Oh, really? I raised my eyebrow and glanced at him suspiciously. Gennaro does not try to keep the act, instead letting out a soft sigh. You did not believe what I said about them before. Yet here you are, digging for more information on the Jigmans regardless. A part of it is because of you. How so? You're not very good at pretending you don't know anything. Do you always see through people this easily? I wish I could, but I don't think I've ever met such a bad player before. Nevertheless, even if I tell you what I want, what I know, you will not believe me. Not straight away, at least. Just tell me. Let me decide whether or not I believe you. Well, I saw a demon in an alley that night. Are you sure? What did it look like? Its appearances was identical to that of a human. For that very reason, I must warn you not to trust anyone living in this village. You aren't just trying to scare me, are you? No, I truly did see a demon. Wow, if you're serious, that's insane. You should be careful. If you saw it, it might have seen you too. If it can act like us, then it may come after you. You do not worry about me. Gennaro gives me a confident yet unconvincing smile. In response, I nod slowly. By the way, where do you live? You seem oddly ignorant to know. You got the wrong idea. It's not like I'm going to stalk. I was only teasing you. Gennaro snorted a small laugh, amused at my embarrassment, and soon we are both laughing together. The mirth lingers in his gaze even as his expression returns to normal a moment ago. I'm not sure if I should tell you, it might confuse you. Why would it? I cannot think of any good reason for Gennaro to hide his address from me. Truth to be told, I live at the old mansion. I mean, isn't that kind of obvious? After all, he belongs to the Kinviji family. If it is, like, actually not a coincidence, right? Speechless, I stare at him. Well, that explains why he's always hanging around there. I have nowhere else to go. I nod slowly, wondering how he ended up staying in such a rundown place. At first glance, Gennaro looks like he comes from a rich family who would not have any business being here. You really cannot judge by a book by its cover. Well, I told her in the beginning of the stream. Although this does not change the way I view him, there are still many things I did not know about him, and he must have a good reason for living there. The uneasiness in his eyes deters me from questioning further, so I decided to leave it for another time. Guys, I'll be back in a minute. Just a few uneasiness in his eyes deters me from questioning further, so I decided to leave it for another time. I live pretty close to you. If you head in the opposite direction from the library and take the right turn at the end of the park, you'll reach my house. You're welcome to visit me anytime. Echo Crow, hello there, welcome to the stream. Hello. How are you doing? How is your day? Is the weekend starting soon, I guess? I don't know how it's your time zone, but you know, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Doing good. That's great. That is that's great. Hope you have a good time. I'm not uh much of a streamer like experience, but I do have hope you have a good time. We chat until Gennaro reminds me of the time. By the way, this game, we still don't know what the um plot is about, but if I have to explain it in short, it's some sort of mysterious demons in a village. Where we are ago, we tried to find some sort of demons in the village because some of the tourists are missing. 10 tourists are missing in a span of 2 weeks. So we're just investigating with this guy who is in an abandoned what you call that? Abandoned mansion. So yeah, we're at the park though this time. It is getting quite late. It would be unsafe to linger. We have to head home for the night. Yeah, I'll be leaving then. I hope I'll see you again, Gennaro. I wish I could walk you home, but there is something urgent I must attend tonight. Don't worry, I'm fine on my own. Take care on your way home. Gennaro gives me a soft smile before wishing me good night. And there he leaves. I think something's gonna happen because usually when we go home, they do not show us any other stuff. Oh shit. Oh, thank you for the follow, Echo Curl. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, it is odd, really odd that they show this scene after we part with someone. So I'm assuming something's gonna happen for the night. Let's see. I can't believe I was ever suspicious of Gennaro. I guess I'm more judgmental than I thought. You have to be suspicious. He's an unknown stranger. You know nothing. Except he's from a Kindrichi family. But yeah, I don't even know what class he is in. Maybe I should ask Lyoji to check the student registry for me just to be sure. Well, I can also ask him myself. I'm sure we'll see each other soon. Ah, oh no, something's happening. Help us, someone help us. I hear distant, desperate voices, but they go silent before I can make out where they're coming from. Chills run down my spine as I realize that it might be too late. I hurriedly ran back home. It is finally Thursday. There is only one day left before the break. Okay. I wonder who who were the woman or the boy? Damn. I fell asleep during chemistry class and nearly forgot about the lunch break. Those screams I heard last night made it impossible to sleep. I feel a tap on my shoulder and Ikea greets me with a cheery smile. Yo, Ikea. No greeting for me? Likewise, you have a mouth of your own, you know. Gee, Sakura, you could stand to become more polite. No, I cannot. Maybe you should take your own advice, Leoji. What are you? Are you on her side? Ika teasingly pokes Leoji's cheeks. Obviously, you're the one who started. What even? You two sure get along. Oh, it only looks that way. Don't mind me. Please go on. You're part of this group too. Aw, you're so sweet, Ika. Oh my god, their friendship is so adorable. Guys, lighten up, Leoji. Join us. I motioned for him to join Ika and I in a group hug, but he freezes. I mean, I would understand because he's a guy and Ika and the MC is a girl. Of course, he's hard to be flustered about that. His only reaction is an awkward smile. You finally smiled. Ikia suddenly pulls Ryoji backwards and the two of us force him into a tight hug. Here you go, this is how it should be. Oh lord, I can relate to Ryoji a lot about hugging because I hate hugs. Too good. I am thankful for my friends who are here to offer me a distraction from my worries. Right after class ends, Mr. Blanchard enters the classroom with a serious expression. Oh no. Attention class, we have an announcement from the police. From a police is never good. Let's go. Two more people disappeared last night. Citizens should avoid going outside after the dark until the cause of these disappearances has been determined. Wait, is it the two persons? It was the woman and the boy. Damn, this is not getting anywhere good. Based on current evidences, the what? These disappearances tend to occur after 9 p.m. In the likelihood that a criminal is at work, please use extra caution and lock your doors and windows at night. Sometimes I wonder there is no point of locking a window nor not locking a window. I mean, if it's closed and a person doesn't want to break the glass, yes, it's safe. What if he breaks the glass? It makes no fucking sense. The teacher sternly looks at each of us. Could this be the work of the demon Gennaro was talking about? I still can't believe there's a real monster roaming around the village. What if Gennaro is the demon? I wouldn't be surprised for no reason it being cliche. Wait, now that I think about it, those screams I heard last night, there's no way. Something might have happened right by me, but I couldn't do anything. After the announcement, we are dismissed. The break is almost here. While I'm happy to be away from school, I'm also going to miss seeing Ikia and Ryoji every day. Ikia is planning on vacationing in the countryside with her family. Funny, considering this village is already the definition of countryside. Oh yeah, what the hell? Ryoji will probably help his dad with the investigations. They're both going to be busy. I already feel bored at the thought of spending the break alone. Although you were one person who wanted the break as well. It also appears that most of my classmates are going somewhere. Given the recent disappearances, I can't blame them. I wonder what Gennaro will be doing. I shake my head. For some reason, I keep thinking about him. I look at the clock. It reads 8:30. Our teacher told us not to go outside after 9, which means we can go before the 9. Are we going? It should not be a problem if I only pay Gennaro a quick visit. Perhaps I should pass the warning on to him as well. I grab my jacket and head to the Kenriji mansion. Hey, Gennaro. Oh, he's still here, huh? The man turns and greets me. Oh, Miss Sakura. I thought you would be staying home today. Why is that? People have been disappearing. It would not be wise to walk around the town alone, especially after 9 p.m. Have you not seen the news? It's not 9 yet. The disappearances supposedly only happen sometime after that. It would not hurt to be more careful all the same. Yeah, but I wanted to see you. After a moment of silence, Gennaro chimes up with something unexpected. I think I will begin investigating the demon rumors soon. What? Are you joking? Why would you do that? I mean, you're the one who has to stay away. Then why do you have to go yourself? No, I am not. I want to stop the disappearances. You're crazy, it's too dangerous. Can I join you? Well, we also want to investigate. I mean, then some sort of. Can I join you? I thought you were scared. No, I'm not. Be that as it may, you cannot come with me. It will be too dangerous. Going alone is even more dangerous. Let me help, or don't go at all. You can count on me. Wait, does that mean we can go with him? First of all, are we even supposed to believe him? Gennaro raises his head and presents a confident smile. This guy is way too lanky to fight, though. I apologize. I must already be on my way. I should hurry before the demon makes his moves. Have a good night. Oh wait, does that mean we're not going? Hello? You can't go without us. Please be careful on your way home. I want to stop him, but he has already made his decision. Should he lose? The way they move, they they make the characters move is kind of funny. Gennaro tries to reassure me with a light pat on the shoulder before he briskly walks into the darkness of the streets. How does he even know where to look? Maybe I should follow him. Let's tiptoe follow. And there we are, going to the streets. Suddenly, Gennaro takes a turn. Oh shit, wait, I trail him carefully, making sure there is enough distance between us to keep from being noticed. Suddenly, Gennaro takes a turn. By the time I turn the corner as well, Gennaro has disappeared and only a dead end stands in front of me. I thought it was gonna be a dead corpse or something. Jesus. There are other alleyways or streets he could have taken. Did I just hear a weird noise? What? I'm sure he went this way. How could he possibly? Realizing I had not intended on being outside so long, I peer at my phone. It's already past 9. I'll have to ask him about it next time. Time to go home. I feel like something's gonna happen. Along the way, I get the feeling I'm being followed. I do not think much of it until I recall the rumors. Dang it, this is seriously starting to scare me. I notice a shadow being cast from the behind of the building, but do not dare turn around. The presence looms terribly closer to me, but nothing ever happens. Maybe it's Gennaro. We never know. I let out a sigh of relief when I finally reach home. Thank God. Ouch. No, not. Okay. On a whim, I pull back the curtains and glance out of the window. I nearly choke when I see a shadowy figure dashes away. Oh shit, we're in trouble. Going out tonight was a stupid risk. I won't do that again. Sometimes taking risks is fine. Okay, maybe not. I wonder what Gennaro is doing right now. I can't believe he actually went looking for the demons. Things are getting weirder by the day. Why don't you journal? It will take some stuff on your mind. I hope he'll be okay. 2 more people have already disappeared, and he insists on being so mysterious. I want to confront him about it, but that'll be too forward. I should check on him tomorrow and make sure he's alright. That is, if he's actually alright, right? A risk is a risk. Yeah, you never know until you take a risk. Better than not doing anything, you know? Hi there. Morning, Ikea. Do you have any plans for the holiday? Wait, wasn't it the holiday starting it? Or maybe it was from after this day, which is day 12, I guess? I don't know. Oh wait, I just realized. General route. Does it mean like what do you call that? Like in the Otome games you have this intimate feeling something like when you go out with a character, you get these points like to get on them. Like I don't know, like get their feelings back or something, right? Wait, is this gonna be an Otome game? Nope, nothing much. You aren't going to celebrate? I have nobody to celebrate with. My parents are still away. The most I'll get them from is a phone call. You can always come with EQ and. Oh, wait, EQ is like. I think her brother. You can always come with EQ and my. I think I already told you, but we're going to visit our grandparents. I even convinced Leoji to take some time off work and come with us. EQ grabs Leoji's arm and pulls him closer. What? We're visiting the countryside together, right? Ike smiles happily and blinks at me. Yeah, you should also come with us, Sakura. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't want to concentrate at alone time. I get the two of a mischievous smirk. I mean, if she's shipping them, I'll ship them as well. Why not? Our alone time? You got the wrong idea. It won't be the same without you, Sakura. It'll be more fun with the three of us. Phrasing. Ike lets go of Luigi's arm and pouts like his spoiled child. So adorable. Get your mind out of the gutter. Point is Sakura has to come with us. Sakura can decide for herself. It's not like we can force her to do anything. I will consider it. I have slept over at Ikea's grandparents' home before. That is not half bad, considering that there are demons in the village. Maybe it's a good chance to get off for a while? I don't know. However, with the recent events in the village, I want to stay here a bit longer to see things through the end. I mean, that is also a thing, yes? I stay behind after class ends since I'm on the cleaning duty. Unfortunately, the partner I was assigned is absent and did not leave a note. I bet he ditched me before because he didn't want to do any work. It is what it is though. Damn, that's sad. We're gonna clean the school by ourselves. Meh. I step out of the gr- I step out to grab a broom. Our storage room used to be a classroom, but now it's a spacious dump for old things. Although cleaning supplies are strewn across the room, it still seems fairly organized. It should not take me long to find what I need. Shit, that's creepy. Why is there a person inside? Bruh. I wait. Have we seen this person before? I wonder. And is that blood? Hello? Is that blood? I start my search by opening the large locker at the back of the room. To my horror, there is a person inside of it. Bruh, there's a fucking person inside a locker. Damn. I step back and almost stumble over my own feet in shock. He seems as surprised as I am. His eyes are mysteriously yet oddly familiar shade of gold. Judging by his odd uniform, he must be from the elite class. And judging by the blood, he must know what's going on. Do you normally uh, hang out in there? The man narrows his eyes and glares. ferociously at me. Mind your own business. My eyes trailed down to his shirt, which is stained crimson red. Girl, that's blood, I'm telling you. Is that blood? Yikes. He must be hurt pretty badly. The blonde. Wait, his hair is blonde? Doesn't it look white? Am I blind? The blonde grunts quietly as he closes his eyes. I quickly run to get a first aid kit. The man is still sitting inside the locker when I return. Didn't I tell you to mind your own business? His voice sounds weak, yet his expression is serious. Ignoring his tough guy act, I kneel beside him. Let me clean this up for you. I reach out to help him, but he slaps my hand away. Rude? Hey, whether you like it or not, it should be treated. This is nothing you need to be concerned about. Oh, this is how he looks like. He's full of blood. He grabs his chest and coughs up blood. I cannot simply sit and watch, but the bandages in hand, I roughly brush his hand away and start unbuttoning his shirt. Bro, now that is a little too far. You can't just unbutton his shirt though. What the hell? Uh, Once his torso is revealed, my eyes widen. This is a deep gash in his abdomen and a slash across his stomach, both of which are bleeding profusely. Wait, you know what? If he bleeds too much, he's gonna die. That should not happen, right? I help him turn around and find another wound on his back. How in the world did you manage this? The man pushes me away and covers his wounds with his blood-stained shirt. I stand up and tell him that I am. Wait, what? I stand up and tell him that I'm going to call the ambulance, but before I can get away, he grabs my wrist. No, keep this a secret from everyone. His gaze is softening. Despite his injury, his grip is strong. Not knowing what else to do, I agreed to his request. After his grip loosens, I kneel down beside him again and open his shirt to look at the wound once more. At least let me help you. Fine. There's a bullet in my chest. Take it out for me. Wait, what? Bro, that's not normal to have a bullet in his chest. What the You gotta be kidding, bro. What the hell? Jesus. I'm not sure if I'm qualified to do that. It'll be pretty messy. Just do it. You make it sound like it's easy, bro. You're making it sound so easy. Doctors study a whole life, what whole field of ballistic science to deal with this stuff. At the very best, it will leave a huge scar. Well, it isn't like I can reach there myself. I believe in you. How? I dig around in the first aid kit until I found something to remove the bullet, but luckily there's a pair of large pieces at the bottom of the bag. Interesting wounds created by a bullet. And that too to a student who seems to have been managing the wound by himself, which we have no idea how. What the hell? Fast and a little more roughly than I intended, I pulled the bullet out of the man's chest. Not once does he make a sound. No, that's a brave thing. That's probably, how do I explain? It's probably I don't know, a strong, what do I say? Strong feeling? I don't know, bruh. But if he doesn't scream or make a sound when someone takes a bullet, that's gonna, yeah, strong kind of vibes, I guess. The wound is deeper than I thought. I'm surprised he can remain conscious after so much blood loss. True though. Don't you usually fall unconscious with so much blood loss? What the hell? Stabbed and shot. What kind of trouble did this guy get into? Thanks, I guess. The man smiles lightly while peering down at the bloody mess that is his abdomen. Although he says it is unnecessary, I pull out a few bandages and bind his torso. Thankfully, the bleeding seems to slow down. I stay by his side until he mysteriously stabilizes in record time. By the way, what's your name? Call me Roya. I'm already familiar with you, Sakura. Wait, what? He knows us? Oh gosh, I hope this guy isn't another stalker. I've never seen you around in school. Are you an elite student? Huh, is that what it's called? I like it, it suits me well. Okay. Anyway, care to explain why you were chilling in the locker with those awful injuries? Curiosity killed the cat. There are things you'd better off not knowing. Do you always ask the people who help you out? I pouted his attitude. This guy is such a pain that I want to punch him even. this guy is this guy is such a pain that I want to punch him and he's injured. I mean, you better not kill him though. Sorry, that was ungentlemanly of me. Thank you anyway, Miss Cutie Nurse. Bro, what the fuck is with that nickname? It's Sakura. Raya buttons up his shirt, seemingly satisfied. I still cannot believe he can act so calm with a wound like that. Let's keep this incident our little secret, alright? Why? Just do it unless. Roya leans, it leans forward and lifts my chin with his hand, forcing me to look at him. His mischievous eyes bore into me while he moves his face closer to mine. The heck is he trying to do? In reflex and pushing back, Roy practically told Sowell, grasping at his stomach. Right into my weak spot. I think I'm going to die. I'm sorry. Just getting here to easy to tease. Roy stands up and fixes his jacket. His demeanor is completely different from other. These injuries are no big deal, you know. I was only pretending to be hurt to see how you'd react. Guess my acting skills are better than I thought. That was just an act. Then what about the wound, the bullet, whatever we did, you know? Hey, this is nothing. It's fun messing with you. Unbelievable, bruh. What about the blood on your shirt and the lacerations? What is laceration? I've never heard that word before. Let me find out. Laceration. Slashing, tearing, ripping. Interesting. So it's more like a cut. Rovia chuckles and pats my head. Adorable. Not much experience with wounds, huh? No need to worry. I'll see you around. And this has gotta be the fifth or, I don't know, sixth guy. I think this is like the fifth or sixth guy. Weird guy we have met so far. Cute head pat. Pat, pat, pat. Oh wait, did I miss that? What was with that guy? There's no way he was actually faking it. I've seen people with paper cuts who couldn't keep it together. They say paper cuts are so painful. I wonder how it is like, though. Well, I had to clean my hands before some done things I had a nosebleed or something. People can even think you're killing someone. Who knows? I push my thoughts out to the back of my mind before locating a broom and heading back to the classroom. I leave earlier than usual and decided to go visit the mansion. Mm-hmm. Um, okay. I have never actually been to the mansion during the day. I wonder if it'll be less spooky than the night. He looks pretty normal. Oh yeah, the mist is not there, so I think it's looking a bit normal than we expect, I guess. I don't know. After a short while, I reached the mansion and checked the garden for signs of Gennaro, but we don't seem to see him, do we? He isn't here. His classes might not have ended yet. I doubt he goes to classes in the first place. I walk up to the front door and examine the chains. Alright, there's another entrance. I head to the backyard to search for the hidden doorway. After searching for a while, I give up. I don't remember where it is. Jeez, this is more difficult than I thought. I lean against the wall and let out a slide. Then suddenly the wall collapses. What the fuck? What? I can't be hit that heavy. I panicked and peek at the rubble. If Gennaro finds that I've wrecked his home, he'll be so mad at me. But after a moment, I notice something. Wait a second. This isn't the passage, is it? I peer around to make sure I'm alone. If Gennaro's at home, I hope he wouldn't mind getting a surprise visitor. I doubt he's gonna be surprised rather than being mad. The farther I walk into the passage, the darker it becomes. The mansion is bigger than I remember. It doesn't really help that I can barely see where I'm walking. I slow down using the wall as my guide. I eventually end up in a huge room. Oh, you're inside. The light of the setting sun shines through the windows and catches on even more antiques than I noticed the last time I was here. Wow, look at these. Some of these are actually seeming brand new. Gennaro has no reason to be embarrassed about living there. I don't think Gennaro is embarrassed though. He just he's just there, I guess, you know. Anyways, I don't think he's down here. Maybe I should check the next floor. Oh god, we're gonna see the creepy mirror again. I carefully head up the stairs. I wonder where his room is. The next room I enter is pitch black. I have to stumble around using the wall to guide myself. Is there a light switch somewhere? It is too dark. All of a sudden, my foot hits something and I trip. Ouch, what was that? I slowly get up and check the place where I tripped. There is a small wooden box. I pick it up and leave the room before taking a look at it. This box has such an interesting design. Excuse me? Oh shit, I freeze when I hear a familiar voice. No. When I turn around, I see a Gennaro approaching. Shit, that's scary. The way they make into the scene, it's kind of funny. It's Sakura. I cannot think of a proper reply. I do hope you realize I can see you are hiding something behind your back. Gennaro steps closer to me, his gentle eyes filled with curiosity. Sorry, is that yours? I tripped over it a moment ago, and I was curious about why it was on the floor, so I promise I didn't look inside. What the fuck? Wait, wait, what the fuck is this? Gennaro knows Roya? I mean, both of them are elite classmates, but I mean, our classmates like students, but I mean, look at these words. It's getting much time has passed. Find the right words. It is. Maybe I can try. Never mind. This is too complicated. Where do I start? Just tell the truth. What will this lead, I guess? Do not go too far. I want to share. Escape from this. I do not know. Entering is unavoidable. What was that about? After I hand the box to Gennaro, he walks into a room I have not yet checked and leaves it there. I shouldn't have come in here without your permission. I am really sorry. I figured you'd be here, but that was no excuse. Gennaro pauses for a moment and, keeping me in suspense, I saw that the wall was damaged on my way in. Did you have something to do with that, Miss Sakura? Oh shit, I feel bad. My cheeks are scratching with shame. I look down to hide my face. No matter how long I wait, Gennaro remains quiet. When I dare look at him again, his full-out expression finally falters to reveal mild amusement. Never mind the damage, I will have it fixed. I'm simply impressed you were able to find the passage on your own. Well, that is not to say you should not have waited for me instead. Gennaro smiled softly at me. Anyway, would you like a cup of tea, Miss Sakura? Sure, thanks. The two of us head downstairs together. While I make myself comfortable, Gennaro prepares the tea. I cannot help but feel a bit flustered. Even though I broke the secret passage and snuck in, he's still treating me like a guest. I don't deserve this. He's too nice to me. I can agree with that. A few minutes later, he returns with a plate filled with cute teacups and desserts. Yum yum. Wow, this is too much. Gennaro cans his head bemused. Do you not like it? That's not what I meant. I do like it. In that case, please help yourself. Thank you. I don't know if I should be polite or give it to my appetite. My eyes wander to the desserts on the plate. They all look delicious. In the end, I cannot resist the urge to try them all. It would be impolite not to take anything after he prepares so much. Gennaro glances at me as I reach out for a piece of cake. This is delicious. Aren't you going to eat too? Perhaps later. There are still plenty of desserts, so eat as many as would you like. By the way, what was so dire that you felt the need to break into my home? Did something happen? No, nothing like that. And yeah, again, I'm sorry about the wall. I swear I'll pay for the repair somehow. Please do not stress about it. A wall can be fixed. I mean, you need money to fix though. I mean, technically. Alright, how do you normal enter? What? What the f? Oh, right. How do you normally enter? Is there another entrance? I use that secret passage all the time. If you normally use it, then why is it a secret? It's supposed to be a secret for outsiders. I suppose it will need a new name now that I've showed it to you. Gennaro takes two white teacups from the table and pours tea into them. The fragrance of lavender fills the room. Lavender tea. After thanking him, I take a sip from my cup. Hmm. Did you manage to catch the demon last night? What? Of course I did. What? How can you be so casual about it? Oh my god. Gennaro covers his mouth to suppress a chuckle. Hey, so funny. Okay, I feel embarrassed. Nah, I actually thought he would have catched. I cannot believe you took me seriously. Huh? You didn't actually chase the demon then? It's not funny. I was really worried about you. I appreciate your concern, but you do not have to worry about me. Sure, I do. I'd be sad if something bad happened to you. Gennaro blinks innocently as if what I said was strange. He brushes it off with a small, soft smile. Where did you actually go last night then? You must care deeply about me. Well, I'm just curious, okay? It is, see. Regret. Oh my god, this is so terrible. Aw, come on. You don't have to hide anything. Loosen up. Still not going to tell me, huh? He chuckles amused, but he keeps his mouth shut. As I reach out for another delicious piece of cake. Nah, right now I'm craving cake because of her. Gennaro looks away, his thoughts suddenly elsewhere. Wait a second, let me just take my medicine. Yeah. Alright, alright. It's been a while I streamed for, I don't know, how many hours has it been? 2 hours? I mean, I left in the middle sometime, but you know what I mean. I think it's like 3 hours now, Jesus. What's on your mind? I wonder, Miss Sakura, if it came to it, would you ever sacrifice your own happiness for others? If making others happy will make me happy too, then sure. Suppose only you or they could be happy. Would it not be selfish to keep it for yourself? I don't think so. We live for ourselves. That should be enough reason to make your own happiness your first priority. Besides, you can't make someone else happy if you're sad, right? What if someone was only living for the sake of being alive, unable to even enrich the lives of those around them? Hello, Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you? Hey, thank you for joining in. How are you doing? Oh, by the way, we're playing this game called Dark Knight. Um, if I had to be short on what it's about, it's supposedly we're trying to find some sort of demon. I'm doing good. That's great. That's great. You, me, um, I'm great so far. Thanks for asking. Uh, I feel my bones being so stiff. Grah. But anyways, yeah, I was just saying. So yeah, this game we're playing is some sort of story game. Um, where what do you call? We try to find some sort of demons in a village, and we are here with this mysterious man who who is just living in this abandoned mansion. That's about the story actually, cause if we see it says the route name, so I am assuming it's kind of an anatomy style, which I have no idea about. But we're gonna see what happens. Okay, where were we? What if someone was only living for the sake of being alive, unable to even enrich the lives of those around them? What is the purpose of an existence that only brings disaster? Are you talking about yourself? Well, he doesn't say anything. I can't understand why you would think of yourself that way. I have lost my reason to. Never mind. You can have, you can be honest with me. General lets out a deep sigh and takes a sip from his teacup. My brother has been acting in both of our best interests. Although I have not stopped him, I disagree with his way of doing things. At first, he said he wait. At first, he said we did these things to ensure your our own happiness, but over time, he has become delusional. He justifies everything by saying he does it for me. Have you told him how you feel? No. I simply do not want to make things more difficult for him. Still, he should consider how you feel too. Perhaps you would be better off without me. I am only a burden to him. No, don't tell that. Would that really make you both happy though? Doubt shimmers in Genora's eyes. Is it too difficult to predict the outcome of something which has not happened? I ought to say yes to that. Regardless, he is my only family. I do not want him to get into trouble on my behalf. May I ask what he's been doing? That is not for me to say. Either way, don't give up on him yet. If he is doing whatever it is for your sake, then he obviously cares for you. Yeah, you should not give up, Gennaro. Thank you. Gennaro half smiles and takes the last sip of his tea. I get the impression he's been bottling these feelings for a long time. We spent the rest of the afternoon bantering when I first met Gennaro. I thought he did not enjoy talking. I am glad to have gotten to know him better. Me too. Oh, it's become dark. No. We had so much fun that I lost track of time. Although I want to stay even longer, the sky is already getting dark. A few feet from my house, I take the keys out of my pocket before I can reach the door. However, I hear strange noises behind me. No, this ain't happening. No. Oh shit. The way this figure is standing is not normal. As I turn around, I notice a shadow encroaching. The way it moves is not normal. This is not normal, yo. Mm. Alright. Oh shit, it is coming. No, no, please don't do anything. What the fuck? Although, although I'm steps away from the front door. What's with the music? I do not have enough time to open it and get away. I have to shake off the shadow first. Run! My heart pounds rapidly in my chest as I zigzag down the neighborhood. Holy shit. Somehow I ended up at the park. Oh my goodness, how many times I've been followed this month? Oh my god, that has been too many times though, for real. The kid from the school made sense, but now there's a random weirdo trailing me? I seriously need to be more careful. Wait, is this the same stalker who's been following me around for the past week? I try to catch a glance of the pursuer, but between the darkness and distance, I cannot see her face. In fact, based on her jerky movements, she seems more like a corpse than a living person. Now you see that? That's not how a normal person move. That's how a ghost or a corpse, as you say, move. I mean, at least in the movies, I guess. I can't keep running forever. I have to do something. Anything. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a large tree branch. It seems to be a good weapon as any. No! Why is it smiling? No! Why do you want from me? Leave me alone, you creep. Are you the one behind these disappearances? Hungry. Wait. Don't tell me she's a cannibal. My pursuer swiftly moves in front of me, her mouth, but her mouth wide open. No, she's really trying to hurt me. I can't hold back. When she's close enough, I trip her by kicking at her legs. She begins crawling towards me. What the fuck? Oh, I would have been so creepy in real life. Jesus. When I try to move away, my leg is grabbed. Shit, no. Rotten cold fingers dig into my skin as she leans forwards to bite me. No, don't bite me. Panic jolts through me. I reflexively smack her head away with the T branch. Wait, did I just say T branch? It's tree branch. Even after blood begins oozing from her forehead, my stalker does not let go. Although I hit her again, she does not stop trying to bite me. Yo, it's either a corpse or a what's it called? A cannibal. I hit her once more, this time mustering as much strength as I can. She lets go of my leg and falls to the ground with a whole plop. I pant, trying to catch my breath and look at the scene before me. My heart nearly jumps out of my chest when I see the blood staining the tree branch. What have I done? What am I supposed to do now? No. Wait, there's another one? Oh fuck, no. A one similar to the one from earlier called out from nearby. I can't just stand around here any longer. I'm definitely not alone. I drop my makeshift weapon and make a run. Wait, what does he mean by makeshift weapon? Is she telling about the tree branch? It is nearly 10 p.m. when I reach my home. Ah, finally, we're home, guys. I'm not very hungry after what just happened, but I quickly prepare a small meal to make sure I keep my strength up. Handcrafted. Makeshift. Wait, what was the name again? Makeshift handcrafted. Oh wait, that makes sense. Handcrafted weapon. Okay, okay, okay. I see. That makes sense. I can't believe how daring my stalker got. If they get up, who knows what will happen? And even if they don't, I didn't kill them. Did I? Wait, is this supposed to be sad? I don't understand. It is a substitute weapon. Oh yeah, she did say about taking a weapon out of the place and something she can use as a weapon. That makes sense, yeah. Okay, yeah. Whatever happens, I have to report this to the police first thing in the morning. I decide to study before sleeping, hoping it will somehow calm my racing mind. After a while, I sleep from exhaustion. Next day. I must have fallen asleep while. Wait, how is it the same day when it's the next day? What the hell? I must have fallen asleep while studying. It's finally Friday, huh? The break starts tomorrow. Bro, it's Friday for me too. I have mixed feelings about it. I just don't know what I'll do with all of the free time. I roll out of my bed and put my school uniform before going downstairs to make breakfast. Of course, I have to report the incident to the police. The person on the line tells me that they patrolled the park a moment ago, but they saw nothing suspicious there. They have been getting more calls about weirdos without any evidence. Well, the demon rumors suddenly returned to my mind. I hadn't got much out of Gennaro yet, But I'm sure I'm on the right track, even though the police don't believe me. I check the mailbox. There is a huge stack of papers because I have not emptied it for a while. Leaving the envelope, le- leaving the envelopes and advertisements in a pile, I take the newspapers to the couch with me. Leadership will not be able to mock me for not keeping up to it today. I browse through the articles to find something more about the demon. Hmm, it doesn't seem like anything else has happened lately. I spot a tiny advertisement on the corner of a page. Looking for vampire hunters. No experience required. Inquire if interested. Oh wait, what if the stalker is something which wanted blood from her? I wouldn't be surprised. These people are sure crazy. First they look for acoustic houses, and now they want vampire hunters. Just like ghosts and demons, vampires are only make-believe. This is the first time I've heard talk of vampires being in the area. It seems like rumors escalate by the day. I continue browsing through the newspapers and find an updated list of missing persons. There are still no announcements of being found. The list only keeps growing. After finishing breakfast, I head to school. As usual, EQ greets me with a cheerful smile, and Lyoji joins us a minute later. Let me just overwrite this back. The three of us talk about our plans for the holiday before class starts. Has everybody prepared their homework? We'll start at chapter 7. They won't mind if I take a nap anyway. Sleeping. Once I wake up, I notice Ikea waving at me with a worried expression. What? I see crumbled up paper balls on my desk. She must have tried to wake me up by throwing them at me. I gesture that everything is fine and she smiles back. I look at the clock. The school day is almost at its end. Like usual, I have done nothing productive. That's not surprising. With school finished for the day, the holiday break finally starts. Yay, break time! Although I had planned on talking to Ryoji, it seems that he has already left. Ikea must have told him to pack his things for a trip together. Clearing my mind of school-related thoughts, I lazily throw myself onto the couch. Right, now that I have time, I can investigate the disappearances in more detail. Gennaro has also been in my mind lately. Now that I think about it, I visit him so often that I probably don't seem like a stalker. I decide to go to the library. Ju will think I'm creepy if I run into him every single day. As always, along the route, I pass the Kenrichi mansion in broad daylight. It looks like any other house. I suppose that is why I never noticed it before. I couldn't resist passing by. Oh, we came to the library. Let's go, read. When I finally reach my destination, it's quieter than usual. I have the whole library to myself. I find myself a comfortable spot and put my bag on the tables and pack my books. Exams will start once the break is over, so it's the best to start studying early. That's plain sad. Which subjects shall I study first? Since I have trouble with history, it is probably best to start with that. I sleep too often during class. I am better at focusing when I'm in a library than when I'm at our home. Even though both places are quiet, the surroundings here help me stay in the studying mindset better. The first chapter is about the Kenrichi family. I have so fallen behind. Why are we even learning about local families anyways? Wait, now that I realize, why? Because don't we usually just learn people from the past or something? I sigh, but nonetheless decide to keep reading. The Kenrichis resided in a mansion that was built in 1702. Their home was partially burned down 70 years later, but then reconstructed in 1840. I wanna see if this thing is legit. Like, is this thing real? Let's see if it's real. I'm just googling it up. Kenrichi family one. Wait, why does Demon Slayer show up? Not Kanroji, Kenrichi. What was the year again? 102. Wait, 1702. Oh, it is not. Okay, it's just a made up thing for the story of the game. Alright, alright. A librarian passes by and glances at what I'm reading. Ah, the story of the Kenrichi family. Do you know a lot about them? Well, I've heard more rumors than facts. For instance, they were murdered by the fellow villagers because they were supposedly plotting something evil. They say if you pass by the mansion at midnight, you can hear the ghost of Kenrichi family screaming for help. Wait a minute. Wait. What if that woman and the boy were the Kenrichi family? I would be mind blown. I've heard so many versions of this story, I don't know what to believe. These stories were supposedly passed down from the villages of that time period, but they very well could have changed over time, so who knows what's true. Besides, dead men tell no tales. I guess we'll never find out what really happened then. You know, there is one more rumor I've heard, and it's pretty recent. They say one member of the Kenrichi family survived and is seeking revenge on the village. Wait, Gennaro seeking revenge. I mean, given the fact of his face and all his behavior, I wouldn't be convinced, but never judge a book by its cover. Something the demon people are talking about his this family member. Is the occultist spreading that rumor though? There's no way corpses can come back to life. The librarian nods and lets her aside before walking away to continue her duties. Question stacks up in my book as I stare at the history book. Wait a second. Could Gennaro be a ghost? Girl, it took you long enough to realize if it might be. What the fuck? What is he doing here? No. What a coincidence. Bumping into you here. I hear Gennaro's voice behind me and I look up startled. Oh my god, he has a different colored shirt now. Different belts as well. What are you doing here? I came here to study and thought I saw someone familiar. In a rush, I closed the book and hoped he did not see what I was reading. Gennaro smiles gently and takes a seat beside me. I didn't recognize you in this clothes. This is what I wear when I do not go to school. Wait, it looks like your uniform, except the color is different. What makes the point? Even in his free time, he dresses nicely. True though. I did not mean to disturb your study. Please pretend I'm not here. No, not at all. It's nice to have some company. Oh, as long as you don't mind. I stared awkwardly at the textbook in front of me. Only a moment ago, I nearly concluded Gennaro was a ghost. Oh, what a silly thought. I peeked at him from the... Wait, what? I peeked at him from the corner of my eye. He looks cool. Gennaro looks serious as he browses through this book. I'm curious about what he is reading. When he glances back at me, I quickly turn away. I stared at him way too long. He must have noticed. Are you stuck? Feel free to ask me help. Gennaro puts his book down and gives me his full attention. I might as well be straightforward, I guess. Well, do you Know about the legend surrounding the famous Kenreji family and their mansion? Yes, I have heard of them. Gennoro's expression does not change. Is your house haunted by them? Gennaro laughs softly at my question. You believe in ghosts, do you? To answer the question, no, there is no ghost in the mansion. Moreover, even if there were, we would not be able to see them. So there is a chance there might be one, right? Gennaro rests his arm on the table and looks at me with an amused expression. I cannot help but blush and turn away. Great, now he thinks I'm a scaredy cat. You have some interesting questions today, Miss Sakura. I'm in a good mood today. Is there anything else you would like to know? Well, I quickly try to think of something. There's something that's been on my mind for a while. About your uniform. I'm sure that we go to the same school, but I never see you around. Gennaro rubs his chin as he reconsiders his response. I only take the night classes. Wait, there are night classes? Yes, I find them more convenient for both personal and practical reasons. Although I wait, Gennaro never seems to finish his thought. Gennaro? My apologies. I'm simply unpopular with the regular classes. There were a few incidents that made me hard for me to attend regular classes. Can I join you? I wonder what the night classes are like. I believe you would need to wait for the break to end before inquiring. What is the difference between day and night lectures? Please tell me more about them. To be honest with you, Miss Sakura, I would not recommend to. Huh? Why not? Confused, I look at him. The night classes are much more advanced than the normal curriculum. I do not know if you would be able to keep up the lessons. I mean, if Mr. Bancher is there, fine. If there is another teacher, how are you gonna survive, I wonder? Are you implying that I'm stupid? My, of course not. Um, how can I put this? The night class is full of students of a different caliber. What? Do they have superpowers or something? No. Rather, they're all there for a certain reason. Such as, perhaps we should leave this here for today. We have studying to do after all. Ju, you're mean. I bow, but Gennaro covers his eyes with his hand and turn away. That trick will not work this time. That's so cute. Aww. On second thought, allow me to think further about it. I always jump up from excitement but hold myself since I'm in a library. I'm looking forward to it. I've had a lot on my mind, but I do not believe it'll be too difficult if you only join a single class. The two of us end up studying together until the library closes. Since we're heading in the same direction, Gennaro and I walk home together. So, Gennaro, what are your plans for the break? Hmm, nothing much. My life is no more exciting without a school. What about you? Me too. My parents are still away on their trip and my friends are going somewhere else. That must be quite lonely. Nope, I'm used to it. Your expression stays otherwise, Miss Sakura. There's no shame in admitting to loneliness. Ah, Gennaro, stop. Tell me more about yourself instead of digging into my life. Well, I'm still busy cleaning up my brother's mess. He has been so reckless ever since our parents passed away. I'm sorry to hear. It must be tough. I do not mind. He is my brother and one should take care of his family. Don't forget to take care of yourself, too. Don't let your brother tire you out. Yes, well, things would be easier if you listened. You know, I used to wish I had a sibling, but hearing you talk about your brother is seriously making me reconsider it. I mean, I also wanted siblings back then. I'm not even sure anymore. We had good times together too, of course. Before long, we find ourselves near the old mansion. However, we quickly notice someone standing in front of it on the street, staring straight at the structure. Who the fuck is this? Tayum, his hair is green in color. It looks so cool. His eyes. Damn. The odd man notices us as we approach him. Judging by his creepy gas mask and unusual clothing, he does not seem to be a local. We are still in the 11th day, what the hell? The man's cold stare pierces through me as he peers in our direction. What's with this guy? Everything about him feels so off. I turn to Gennaro, who is frozen beside me. He seems equally disturbed by the man's presence. I wonder why. Oh, sure. He has tattoos, I realize. A scar. And he has long hair. Hey, you two. Is this house abandoned? His words sound more like a statement than a question. I expect Gennaro to reply, but his lips remain sealed. I am Chain. You're from this village? I reply with a nod. Chain stares at us and narrows his eyes. His gaze is that of a hunter stalking his prey. Sir, I doubt you have any business in a place such as this. Please refrain from participating in suspicious activities. You will scare the neighborhood. Gennaro calmly takes me by the wrist and begins walking. Let us leave, Sakura. The air grows tenser as we slip past Chain. When I peer back over my shoulder, the mysterious man watches us until we disappear past the bend. I cannot help but feel anxious. Gennaro, where are we going? Somewhere that man cannot follow us. Eh, you're not going home? I do not feel comfortable with someone like that hanging around my house. Yeah, that makes sense. I suddenly realize that even with the glow on, Gennaro's hand feels so cold. He must be quite disturbed. Gennaro releases me as soon as he realizes how long he had been holding on to me and looks a bit embarrassed. Is he blushing? I am so sorry for pulling you with me. I did not intend to. Don't worry about that. I would wanna get away from that guy as soon as possible too. It is getting late. Shall I walk you home? I blushed at his suggestion and waved my hands. No, it's fine. I'm okay. I'm fine on my own. Having you walk alone after running into someone like that really would make me worry. Well, since you insist, thank you. I smile at him. Although we do not have known each other for very long, Gennaro is often concerned about my safety. What? While I'm sure part of his is gentlemanly personality, I believe he genuinely cares about me deep down. It feels nice to be around him. As we walk down the road, the sky starts to turn dark. Thank you for studying with me. It was my pleasure. I actually go to the library quite often too. Same. I like studying there. I could do it at home, but it's not the same. I don't have much planned for the break, so I'll probably end up at the library a lot. It's too bad my friends will be out of town. I'll drink some water. Okay. You were right earlier. I guess I'm kind of getting lonely. Maybe that's why I kept going to the mansion. I hope I haven't been bothering you. Well, on the contrary, I welcome your presence. I have not spoken with someone so much in a long time. I'm happy to have you around. With my brother ignoring me, loneliness haunts me in a similar way. We finally reached my home. You live even closer than I expected. What? Don't tell me the real reason you wanted to walk me home was so you could see where I live. Who knows? I suppose I'll see you tomorrow then. And please know that you're welcome to visit me anytime. Sure. See you tomorrow. Actually, wait. The rumors have been getting stranger by the week. As you already know, you should not believe everything you hear. What do you mean the demon thing? I mean in general. There are so many sides to each story, and the lines between reality and fiction will blur if you're not careful. Until you know the whole story, you should not come to a conclusion. Eh? I'm simply implying that you should not concern yourself with things happening in this village. Treat all the rumors as lies. Just ensure you stay safe. Mm. So he's telling me to stop investigating things. If I dig any deeper, I might get myself into trouble. It is merely a gut feeling. I only want you to be safe. Thank you, Gennaro. Gennaro opens his mouth to say something but remains silent. I can see the hesitation in his eyes. Something is bothering him, but before I can ask about it, however, he turns back to leave. Hmm. Well, that's that. I wave goodbye and step into my house. After I close the door, I let out a delighted sigh. I hope Jew will be okay with the creepier chain sulking around his home. When my stomach rumbles, I realize I have not eaten since lunch. I head to the kitchen to make something simple. I am so hungry that I feel like eating a 10-course meal, but I don't have the patience to prepare all of that. After I finish cooking, I take a seat in the living room. It is quiet enough to be lonely as usual. Oh, damn it. Why didn't I invite you in for dinner? It would have been nice to talk for a bit longer, but I doubt he would come for a bit. Yeah. Besides, he served me lunch once. It would have been nice to return the favor. I thought it was just evening tea time or something. Well, maybe not. All of a sudden, oh shh! I hear strange noises from down the hall as if someone is twisting a doorknob. A frosty chill runs down my spine as I process the sound. No, no, please don't do anything to her. I am alone here, and doors cannot open or close themselves. All of the windows are closed, so it cannot be the wind either. Oh my, has someone broken in? I put my plane down on the table and grab an umbrella to use as a weapon. I slowly down the hallway and peek into the darkness. Although it is difficult to see, I do not wish to scare the intruder away by turning on the lights. I'll teach this creep not to mess with me. Footsteps begin to approach me as I close in on whoever has entered my home. I listen as they come closer and closer. I grip my umbrella tightly, waiting for a perfect moment to strike. The time is finally right. I jump out and wildly swing my weapon around. Take this, you creepy stalker. Ah, the heart stop. It's only me. Oh shit. After hearing the voice, I stop my assault. I quickly realize it is Gennaro, although I cannot see him properly in the darkness. the heck? I'm sorry, Ju. I didn't expect you to walk straight into my house. It is my own fault. You made a fair assumption. Gennaro stands up and rubs his chest. You're quite strong. That was a good hit. Does it hurt? I wrinkled your shirt. I'm fine. My apologies. When you did not answer the door, I worried something might have happened to you. I was so busy cooking I didn't hear you knock. How did you get in? You left the back door unlocked, so I let myself in. Girl, you are not being safe. I put my hands on my cheeks in embarrassment. This is the second time I have left the door unlocked. Sorry about that. So what happened? As it turns out, I cannot go home at the moment. Don't tell me it's because of the chain guy. Indeed it is. Unfortunately, I cannot find my brother either. I did not know where else to go. It is late and he's supposed to be going home today. I can help you look for him. You're not supposed to be outside after 9 p.m., remember? Are you really serious about following the rule even when your brother might be in danger? He is probably staying elsewhere. Either way, he should be fine. In any case, it's best to stay inside at this time of the night. He's worried that his brother isn't home, but not that something might have happened to him. What? I apologize for taking your time. I hope I'm not troubling you by him being here. Well, I did want to invite him over anyway. Not at all. Please feel free to stay the night. There's a guest room upstairs. Oh? Gennaro gently gazes at me but then frowns. I. He rubs the back of his neck and bites his lip. I totally understand if you feel uneasy with someone creeping around your place. We can report him later. This is the least I can do to help. Thank you for your hospitality. Only a moment ago, I could have sworn he seemed uncomfortable spending the night. Although I want to ask about it, I do not want to ruin his mood. Not a problem. I don't have people over often, so I'll need to prepare the guest room first, okay? Are you truly comfortable with me staying here? Of course. Make yourself at home. No need to be so polite. I made curry for dinner. Would you like to have some? Well, I appreciate the offer. I'm not hungry. Uh, okay. If you want anything else, just let me know. I take a seat on the couch and continue eating my meal. Gennaro sits across from me and watches as I eat. It feels more than a little awkward. It has been ages since the last time I had a guest over. Even Ikea and Ryuji hardly ever visits. Are you sure you're not hungry? There's still a lot left. I appreciate your concern, but I ate something before I came over. Ah, I see. What about these cookies? They are fresh out of the oven. Please have one. Gennaro said he was full, but a cookie never hurt anyone. I hold the box in front of him, hoping he will take a few. He goes quiet for a moment, his expression frozen. Slowly he takes one and looks at it fascinated. Uh, if you really don't want one, you don't have to. Before I can finish my sentence, Gennaro eats the treat. How is it? His expression does not change as he swallows. I cannot help but worry that he may not enjoy it. It is delicious and crunchy. I feel flustered as I watch him take another one. I gesture for Gennaro to have more, but he says he's full. I'm satisfied that he at least tried a few. Once I'm done eating, I begin to take care of the dishes. May I use your shower? Of course. No need to be so humble. Make yourself at home. Miss Sakura, although you are kind in letting me stay here, I hope you realize you should be wary about letting people into your house. We aren't strangers, are we? With the size, Gennaro heads upstairs. It may be only my imagination, but his cheeks seems red. By the way, if you need me, I'll be in the room next to yours. Gennaro gives me a shadow confirmation. Chapter 2, The Hunter. Okay, maybe we'll go for now. Um, yeah, I think I'll stop the stream here today as we have finished one chapter of the game. We still don't know how many chapters are there, but we could use a little break from that, right? So we'll continue the second chapter another day, which I will post my schedule on Sunday or Monday, anytime I'm free. So please do keep looking forward to it in my Twitter. If you do not follow my Twitter, you can still, of course, find it in my what do you call it, about section in my Twitch, which is basically down, right? No, I don't know, but yeah. I mean, Nightbot still shows my socials here, so please make sure to follow if you do wanna see more of my streams. And that will be today. Also, I am streaming tomorrow, same time as I started today. I kinda doubt there might be delays, but I will be streaming tomorrow. And for the fun parts, we're gonna find someone to raid. Let's see who can we find today. I mean, my friend is streaming, but let's try going for a new person today. Do y'all, do you guys have anyone I should raid? Do you guys have anyone I should be raiding? Someone great, someone cool? I see a lot of people streaming, but I'm not sure who I should go for. Any, you guys have any suggestions to give me? Nyam Bang Nico. Wait, let me search them. Uh, let me see. Oh, cool. Alright. Well, then we'll be raiding them. They seem online. Let me find the raid. Where is it? Okay, we found. We'll be starting the raid in a few minutes. And that's the end of the stream. I hope you guys had a good time. And let's be nice to Nyambunkento, please. And we'll be off. Bye bye.